Hello, guys, and welcome back to Premier League predictions, game week 28, guys. And what a game week we have in store for, of course, us Premier League fans. It's going to be we've got some crazy games to talk about, and in terms of the title race, in terms of the top four race. Let's get all into it today, guys. Make sure you hit like buttons up. Let's try and aim 20 likes on the video. Let's go through mine and Jordan's predictions right now. So let's get right into it. We start off going to Old Trafford, 12:30 Saturday. Manchester United taking on Everton. At of course Old Trafford, as I said, guys, and this one was pretty hard for me to predict, really. Considering we don't know how Man United will really. We've seen how Man United have been this season under Ten Hag, and watched them last week round 1-0 up against City, and I thought they could have done something against City, but no, of course they capitulated and ended up losing that really in the end comfortably. And City didn't even play that well, guys. Let's be real with it. So I think it's going to be a very tough game for Man United. They are at home, so I think I'll edge them to just win this one. But it's going to be a tight game. I'm going Man United 2, Everton 1 for me.
Jordan Hammond LFC. I'm doing game week 28 of the 2023-2024 Premier League. Manchester United, the Red Devils, indeed, against Everton, my Merseyside team. I'm going for a 2-0 win, Man United, guys. Yes, indeed. Goal scorers are going to be Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes.
Let's get into the next game then. We've got Crystal Palace against Luton Town at Selhurst Park. Of course, Palace doing really well under their new manager. You can see, they've got a little bit more sort of, not necessarily freedom, but sort of confidence. You hear the whole, new manager bounce that goes around, and honestly, they've been having that because they've been, doing really well under the new manager. At home to Luton Town, we've seen Luton Town pull some upsets this season, but I'm going to stick with a Palace win at Selhurst Park. I'm going to go with it's going to go a low-scoring game, I think. I'm going to go 1-0 home win for Crystal Palace. Let's go to the next game.
Fernandes. Crystal Palace versus Luton Town. This will be at, where Selhurst Park. As you guys know, they sacked Roy Hodgson, and they have a new manager coming from the Bundesliga. He used to coach Frankfurt. I'm going for a 2-1 win. Crystal Palace over.
Then we've got Bournemouth against Sheffield United at the Vitality Stadium. Of course, Arsenal came off the back of battering Sheffield United 6-0 last week. Under Chris Wilder, they just do not look good at all, guys. As for Bournemouth, they're doing all right this season, of course. Especially the start of the season that they had. They had a very poor start to the season, but they're certainly turning things around. I'm going with a Bournemouth comfortable win here. 3-1 home win for Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium.
Luton Town. Bournemouth versus Sheffield United. Guys, Sheffield got battered and destroyed by Arsenal 6-0 at Bramall Lane. Look, I'm going for a 2-0 win. Bournemouth over Sheffield United.
We've got Wolves, as they take on Fulham at the Molineux. This could be a very interesting game and a tough one to predict. And I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw for this one, guys. I reckon both teams have been, they're having decent seasons, to be fair to them, but they've been hit and miss. And I'm going to go with 1-1 draw at the Molineux for me.
Gary O'Neill, Wolves taking on Fulham at Molineux. You know what I'm seeing, guys? I'm seeing a win for Fulham, not Fulham. Wolves. So, I'm going for a 2-1 win. Wolves over Fulham. Pedro Neto and Wang Yi-chan. And for Fulham, Bobby De Cordova-Reid, my Jamaican, but sorry, Bobby De Cordova-Reid. If it was at Carvin Cottage now, I will be predicting Fulham to win that game. But Fulham is on the road at Molineux to face Gary O'Neill team, Wolves. Indeed.
Let's move on to Arsenal against Brentford then, guys. Of course, my team, the Gunners. We take on Brentford. I'm feeling very confident this one, guys. Make sure if you Arsenal fans watch my preview. We also did the opposition preview as well with the Brentford fans. So make sure you go and check that out, guys. But I'm very confident of the way we've been on absolute fire recently. You know, Brentford, don't get twisted. I mean, as much as they're 6 points above relegation, they do give us some very good games, and they showed that you know, we played them twice this season, and it was 1-0 both times. So at the Emirates, I'm feeling very confident. I think we'll keep a clean sheet. Because Ramsey will be in goal, guys. No David Raya. So I'm going 3-0 home win for Arsenal. Feeling very, very confident indeed.
Arsenal versus Brentford. The Bees going to the Emirates. Mikel Arteta against Thomas Frank. Massive game. That will be the biggest showdown in the title race decider. If Arsenal win on Saturday, they could go closer. That'll be first or second before we... Well, I still wish to my club Liverpool against City. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 win Arsenal over Brentford. Saka and Declan Rice. The two Englishmen to show up against Brentford.
I've got a massive game, the top four decider here, possibly Aston Villa, Emery's Villa at Villa Park as they take on Tottenham, of course. And if Villa do win this game, they go 8 points clear ahead of Tottenham. Whereas Tottenham win this game, they're straight back in the top four race. So this is a massive game and could be a decider here. And I'm going with Aston Villa. I don't care if the whole bias of me being an Arsenal fan. I see Villa winning at Villa Park. It's a fortress this season. It's going to be very hard for Tottenham to win this game. I don't see them winning it. Villa to win 3-2. Aston Villa 3, Tottenham 2 for me at Villa Park.
Aston Villa versus Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm going for a 2-1 win. Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins, Liam Bailey, Son Heung-min.
West Ham are taking on Burnley at London Stadium. Yeah, we all know the horrific run West Ham did have until they obviously won.